everybody, happy Saturday. Look at this beautiful day we've got going on today. I was just up here last week and the other half of McCullough Lake still had ice on it. So it's gotten a lot nicer in the last week, that's for sure. And yeah, this is my first long trip of the season. Not long trip, it's just a day trip, but I'm going down to Oliver and I'm going to take the mountain forest roads to get down that way. Then I'll head back up the highway. Maybe I'll stop for a coffee or a lunch or something. And I don't know, hopefully show you something cool on the way. We've already done this route. I'm running out of places to go, honestly, in my neighborhood. But that's also why I like to go out on longer tours. But I've been coming to this little spot and stopping here since I had a little 300 Honda, and there's just something about this little, that area right there used to be where the train ran, the railway track, and I can see there's a couple bikers parked over there right now. And I don't know, it's just cool having that separation like that. And my plan today was actually to bring my drone with me and maybe get some flight shots of me, of this over the lake part and some other cool places, especially coming down into Oliver where it turns from pine trees to scrub, as you come down the hill. It's just gorgeous. But these cameras will have to do because the bag that my drone comes in is fucking huge and it won't fit in my backpack. And I'm not carrying all my luggage today because it's just a day trip. But when I go on my big trip around BC, I'll bring it. I'm sure there's going to be places I can fly it. And I'll have a spot to put it. But for now, I don't know, it seems like a lot of faff. You got to worry about rules and you got to worry about crashing it. And it's a lot of extra shit to carry around with you. But it is cool. It gives such an interesting perspective. And they're a lot easier to fly than you would imagine. But having said that, the first time I flew it, I did crash it. Anyway, let's hit the road. I'll keep filming with you for a little bit, and then I'll turn it off when I head down Old Okanagan Falls Road. I think there's a couple of reservoirs or lakes out there that might be nice to see. Let's just go for a little rip. I've made a New Year's resolution that I'm going to stop every time I want to start my cameras and stop my cameras instead of doing it on the road. I've always kind of felt that was a little bit dangerous, and then I just listened to an Adventure Rider Radio Deep Trouble podcast where that's exactly what the dude was doing. He was fucking with his camera and he hit a rut and he went over and he got pinned underneath his bike, his boot got caught in the foot peg, and the angle he was on, he just couldn't get out, so it's not worth the risk, man. I gotta be more careful. This shit can be dangerous. Let's go. Your dumbass host just realized that she had left her mic attached to her jacket instead of clipping it to her helmet. Fuck, if I had $1 every time I did that, I wouldn't need to work anymore. I'm a chowderhead. I've honestly been thinking about that a little bit. And maybe I have been distracted a little bit lately, but my mind just seems to not really be where it was, and I don't know if that's because my job is kind of mindless, and I don't read a lot, and I don't like math problem or Sudoku or anything like that, so I think my brain might be getting smoother. I'm not entirely sure how the science behind that works, but it's I have seen a video of something called brain rot, and I think I might be suffering from that, because I forget shit. I forgot to feed my dog today. Okay, I put on eggs to boil, and I forgot that I put them on to boil, and they just all the water evaporated in the pot burned, and the eggs fucking
And they're eggs, man. Like, that's worth their fucking weight in gold these days, so I felt really stupid about that. Like, how did I forget that? I don't know. I have been, on this new website. And it's not really a dating app. It's like more like a lifestyle app. It's called FetLife, and it's more about, like, fetishes and kinks. And it's like that kind of community. And I've kind of found it's kind of like the motorcycle community. Like, people that are out there a little bit seem to be a lot more accepting of people that are out there a little bit. So, you know, it's I don't know. It's been kind of a cool experience. And if I'm being 100,000% honest with you, it's like I got boys on my brain like crazy right now. Like. And that's probably really distracting. I think of dicks a lot. Sorry, children. This video isn't for children, by the way. But yeah, it's distracting. Something I found that I really enjoy and that I'm pretty fucking good at. Honestly. It's hard not to be distracted by it. And that community is just relaxed. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I'm seeking, like more relaxed, fun, casual relationships than like, oh, you looked at my woman, you looked at my man. I don't like the whole possessiveness of monogamy. This doesn't feel natural to me. So I'm just kind of having a lot of fun with that at the moment, and it's probably distracting me a little bit. Which is like, I gotta keep focused because being distracted out here could get me fucked up. This is pretty cool. This is my first... She loves to talk. This is my first try with my Aochi off-road. And so far it's working good. I'm getting like voice navigation. Programming it down all these Forest Service roads was incredibly easy, which I found really difficult with the Garmin system. And you can use so many different apps with this unit that it's I kind of opened up some different avenues. Like, you can use this off-road app called Gaia. Like, I don't have it because you have to buy a subscription. And then you get, like, downloadable maps and stuff. But it's got, like, all off-road shit. So it's like, even primary, secondary forest roads, like, that's more than enough for me. But with Gaia, you can get, like even further back roads shit, which is cool for a lot of people. And then, this Kalimoto app is supposed to be set up to work with Android Auto later this year. So when that happens, maybe I'll try that one out, because that app is incredibly easy to plot routes. Like, it's so easy that it's for us smooth-brained kittens. And man, the new shit they got, you see, like, Insta360 has a new, like, X5 camera. This is like an X2. Like, fuck, that happened fast. Like, how do they expect people to keep up with this shit? And then, I was looking at, like, because I like this action camera viewpoint, and, but the GoPro is kind of, like, old, and the batteries don't work very well. And, DJI, the guys that make the drone I got, have, like, a action camera. The batteries last a really long time, and you can Bluetooth connect to a wireless microphone. So I could just wirelessly clip a mic into my helmet, and then, like, wirelessly clip it onto here. And I think I'll have to look into it more, but I think it'd be easier than syncing separate audio from a recording device, because maybe it syncs the audio to the recording already. I'm not sure how that works, but I'd like to try that out. But fuck, don't really have a spare $1,000 floating around for cameras right now, so you have to make do with some grainy shit. Look at that, hey? This is why I love coming out to these roads. Like, so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Nothing prettier than a snow-covered mountain, as long as it's fucking warm where you are. Hey everybody, I'm way up out here in the mountains, but just came down this little
clearing. Well, it's a clear cut. Let's call it what it is. But you come down that road there, and you see all these mountain peaks up here, which probably don't show up on the camera very well. But just beautiful.
You're back online. You're on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 1:46 p.m.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. My GPS just told me I'm on the fastest route. Not really my goal today. I think I'm on the prettiest route. This is amazing. I've actually done more off-road riding today than I think I did all year last year. And I don't know what that is or why I didn't, because I love it. I love it out here. It's just something about it. It's like you feel like the only person around. And I don't know, it's like it's a little scary, but it's so satisfying. I've got minimum stuff with me, and it's kind of the standard I bring everywhere. And I forgot to bring most of it, or half of it. I brought an air pump, but I forgot to bring my plug kit. That's usually the thing I bring everywhere, just in case, because it's pretty easy to pop a tire. Not that I've ever had, well, I had one flat tire, and I've been riding since 2018, so that's not too bad, honestly. But wow, what a stunning view. And I didn't film too much or take too many pictures or stop, because it's still really fucking winter up here. And it's getting a bit better now. I think I'm heading some downhill part. But there's snow piled up on the side of the mountain, or on the side of the road. And it was a little chilly. And some parts are wet and muddy and ruddy, and some were sandy. And that's one thing I'm finding really interesting today is, even though I didn't ride much off-road last year, all those skills that I learned over the years doing it in the off-road courses I've taken, they didn't diminish as much as I was expecting them to be. I was kind of nervous to come out here because I was like, I haven't ridden off-road in a while. It might be really hard. But even going through the muddy sections was, I don't know. I can't really explain it, but I seem to have found some kind of self-confidence that I didn't have before. And it's pretty cool. It's like, I know what I'm supposed to do. I know how to do it. So I shouldn't necessarily be scared of it, right? Like, it's not like I'm saying like the mud was super thick or the sand was super thick, but it was squirmy. It was a little squirrely, and my tires fell into a rut. And I remember going out to Barkerville and getting stuck in a rutty road on a gravel thing by 100 Mile, and it was just like panicky. Like, it made my heart flutter, and I was like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And it was such a weird thought this time. Like, I slipped in the mud and went down into the ruts, and I just looked far ahead, tracked down that rut, and I'm like, I guess I'm committed to riding this rut. And I just did. And it wasn't scary. I didn't hit the sides of it. I just kept the bike in the rut and just kept going. I think my biggest problem is the keep going part. Like, when I hit something a little scary before, I would really slow down and get really cautious. And I'm really learning that a little momentum makes it so much better. And not a lot. I don't need a lot of momentum. I don't want to scare myself or be hauling down the road and need to hit the brakes so the bike can't turn the ABS off. That's not going to work for me. But just keep that pace, keep that momentum, keep your eyes up, keep your knees squeezed against the bike, and just have a little faith in
my skill. I've been doing this for a while now, so maybe I'm getting better at it. Anything's possible. And I was telling you, it's like got this new like experience for being with men. And it's really validating experience, honestly. Like, you always wonder in the back of your mind if that's the right thing for you, and like, it's 1,000% me. It was so comfortable. And as I was saying to my friend, like, I don't even think I was that comfortable with having sex with the woman I was married to for 20 years. It felt so natural. So, as I was saying, I'm kind of distracted these days thinking about boys, probably a little more than I should. Because I am 51, but in trans years, I'm still a young lady. Look at that view. Look at these potholes. Ugh. Saw me just eating them up. I'm loving this new windscreen on them. It's like when I stand up, when I'm off-road, I get so much more air. And it feels fantastic. And then when I'm riding on the street, I get so much less wind buffeting. I love it, love it, love it. And this visor that I got is cool, eh? Like, I don't know, I like the reflective part, and it's I was worried that the tint would be too dark, especially for riding off-road, because you want to be able to see the bumps and the holes and the ruts. But it's not. It's the perfect amount of tint. Like, just takes that edge off of the sunshine. But it's not just too dark that I can't ride with it in the shadows or in the woods. So, yeah, pretty satisfied with all the progress I've made with my kit. I haven't taken my new luggage out for a test trip yet. I've been kind of lazy on that, but distracted by boys. But I do have it all now, so I have the Mad Mule's saddlebag system, and I have what they call a duffalo. They have the funnest names for their shit. It's like a duffalo bag. It's a waterproof duffel bag. That's 40 liters, and I opted to get a 5-liter Molly pouch to put on the side of the duffalo, and then I have my water bottle holder and just a little bag that I had mounted to the front crash bars from like Amazon or whatever, but that's got my first aid kit and my tire repair kit in it. And yeah, I think that's going to be a really cool solution. And I do want to take it for a test trip, but today, just going out onto the gravel for the first time in a while, I just wanted the bike to be as light as it could be. And pretty funny, I was talking to my friend Paul, who's he's just about to head out to Tuktoyaktuk again. He really likes going to Tuktoyaktuk. I tell him there's other places to go, but he loves that ride. So he's actually got a new girlfriend that he met, and he's taken her out there. So it's probably her first time. And but it was funny because he was telling me about packing up, and he's like, "Oh, like, what kind of grinder do you use for your coffee?" Because it's like the handle is kind of long on mine, and it won't fold up. And I'm all like, you don't drink coffee? Like, what the fuck? And he's like, "Oh no, like, I started drinking coffee in the fall, I guess, probably when he met Veronica." And so I was like, "Well, geez, Paul, I like her already." She's already making you a better person, sir. But so it's just, yeah, like, I find that adds a lot to a trip. Like when Jewel and I went to Hyder, like, it was so much fun just to pull over and sit on the side of the road and make a coffee and have a snack. And so that's kind of what I've geared this whole kit transition to, is just to make packing easier. and make unpacking simpler, like getting ready in the morning easier, and then having all my coffee kit in that 5-liter molly pouch. I just pull over anywhere and just unclip it, take the coffee out, and just make some coffee and start drinking. I don't know, I hope this is the right way.
Hey everybody, so I'm making my way out here, and I think I have to turn back. I'm pretty sure this is the way I'm supposed to go, but that still looks pretty wintry. This one I think will take me out near Bridesville, maybe. Oh. Battery in my helmet cam just died. That wasn't very long. Anyway, so I don't have that anymore. I have another battery in my bag, but I think what I'm gonna do is head back, and when I took that wrong turn, it was actually the right turn, so I turned around and came back up that way. But I think if I go straight down that way, I'll just pop out into Oliver. And I think that's probably the safest bet, because this one looks like it's a little muddy, and it's probably still a lot of snow on that. And that one's definitely a lot of snow. And I know that I can already do what I just did, so I'm just gonna go back, because, you know, it's better to ride and run away and live to ride another day.
But anyway, bottom line is, fucking is fun, and it should be fun, and we should be allowed to have fun. Like, life is so fucking hard and so fucking serious. Like, you know, and you get a relief, a break from that for a couple hours, and all you're doing is making each other feel fucking amazing. Like, I don't think that's wrong. Like, I don't. And even, I think I've mentioned before that I've been to a seminar called Sex Work is Work, and they were talking about, like, discussion was all about, like, what if sex work was safe? What if it was well compensated? What if you could get a pension and health benefits? And thinking about that, it's like, you know, like, I don't know, maybe some people would find that super skeezy, but the way I look at it is like, you dedicated your profession to bringing people joy and pleasure and happiness and an escape from their everyday stress. And there's something really satisfying about that. If we lived in a world where that was a thing, I think I would be the type of person that could have a very successful career being that. Like, this is what I'm finding on this website with this group of people is I'm compassionate, I'm understanding, I'm open-minded. Like, people are kind of trying to tell me some of their stuff, and you can tell they're apprehensive, and I'm like, don't be shy. Like, nothing is grossed. You know, like, I don't want people shitting on me or beating me up or anything like that. Like there's a lot of different things out there that take it too far for my liking. But not for the person that's doing it. Like, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, as long as it's between consenting adults, I don't have a problem with any of it. But as in most things with life, I'm in a major minority. Let's put the lady with the lousy sense of direction on a motorcycle and drop her into the woods, shall we? What could possibly go wrong? A lot, which is why I have that mentality of, like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna I'm a huge fan of Adventure Rider Radio, and they've started this little like series where it's called like Deep Trouble, and it's all about people that get themselves a little too fucked up. And it's good to hear those stories. It's really good to hear, like, they have a point where they're like, I should have turned back, and they don't, because they're like, oh man, I don't want to go back through all that stuff I just rode. But that's what I said. Just when I turned back, I was like, I already rode all that stuff. I know I can do it. I don't know what's coming up ahead, and I don't want to ride through snow. I don't want to ride through huge mud puddles. I'd rather go back the way I came. My only concern is that I don't have a ton of petrol in my tank. I do have 2 bars still, so I should be more than enough to get me to Oliver. Considering... Is that last year? Yeah, it was last year when I went home from Petra's house and I forgot my bag card in her purse as she was carrying it for me when we went out one night. So I made it all the way home from Chilliwack on $10 worth of gas. So I'm pretty sure I can make it to Oliver. Oh, on 1 bar. I have 1 bar now. I'm pretty sure. I'm okay. It can go for... I think when I got home that day, I was 25 kilometers into my reserve tank. And I still had enough gas left to ride back down to the gas station after Petra sent me my bag card back. So, even when you're out of gas, this thing still has quite a bit of fuel left in it. But, yeah, running out of gas out here would make me feel really fucking stupid. And if I run out of gas, even though I have more batteries, I'll probably be stuck in the woods forever. And I won't be able to get to my laptop to edit this and, put it out. So, you'll never know. You'll just be like, I wonder what happened to that weird chick. Talk about bikes and dicks and mountains all the time. She was kind of funny. Remember her? Where'd she go? Yeah. Just a skeleton in a Climb Marrakesh jacket and an LS2 helmet. I mean, it'd be a pretty boss skeleton to leave, though. Anyway, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're good. Don't worry about it. No problem. Hey, everybody. Just pulled over to change that pesky GoPro battery. Yeah, that's my struggle with that, is those batteries don't last worth a shit. But it is a cool angle. I do like it. So I went back the way I came, and I came down this road, and it's a pretty main road, and I'm pretty sure I've been on it before. And I think we're just heading down into Oliver right now. So I wanted to get the cameras of it, because it's a nice view. Look at that mountain, hey? Like, isn't that cool? Oh, fuck, I love it here. I do. Oliver, you're fucking beautiful. That's my plan this summer, like, just not being able to go a whole lot of places just because of the rampant transphobia that's just gripping the world for some fucking reason. Like, I'm so scary and I'm so dangerous, right? Like, fuck, I don't know. Man, people need to get a fucking life, honestly, if that's what you're focused on. Because there's actual real problems in the world. But that's, this is my thing, like, instead of being sad about it, check out as much of BC as I can. I should be allowed to be myself. I should be allowed to be who I am. No one in a fucking suit and a banker's haircut should fucking tell me who I am and how to live. And at the end of the day, like, yeah, everybody needs money, but it's not the only fucking thing we need. So, I embrace how BC is more open to different people than a lot of places. So I'm going to do a border sweep. See as much of it as I can. Because it's one of the places I actually feel welcome. I'm sure there's parts of BC that are welcoming, but I definitely feel comfortable in this province. That should be celebrated. So instead of wasting my time going places that don't want me there, why don't I go places that are okay with me and spend my money there? Hey everybody, it's Stu. I just finished having a little snack at the Ditch Cafe in Oliver. They have really good coffee there and some yummy snacks. Not a lot of parking though. And it feels weird. I put my earplugs in, but they don't feel like they sealed in my ear very well, so I'm probably gonna have to stop and fix those before I hit the highway. And I was stuck behind a couple of pick-me-up trucks, so I thought, well, I'll just pull over and turn my cameras on, give them a chance to go ahead, and then I can say goodbye to y'all. This is pretty much it for the day. Just heading down Willowbrook and to Green Lake Road, and then just head back on the highway from there. But it's already 20 to 4. It's been a full day for me and Masami and Tara, and it's awesome. I've missed being on my bike a lot. As a puppy parent, like, I feel a lot of responsibility towards my puppies. It's not easy for me to just pick up and leave him. Even though he's being left with my mom, I know he's safe, like, I know he's fine. My mom did have a lunch date, so she was going out. So, but I'm also going to be going away for 4 weeks in July, so he needs to get used to me not being there all the time. Like my sticker says that I just put here, it says, I miss my dog. So when I'm on this thing, I'm not with him. And when I'm with him, I'm not with this thing. So maybe I should get him a tattoo that says I miss my bike. Is it anti-Canadian to hate winter as much as I do? I fucking hate it, man. What a waste of time. If I could do this 12 months a year, I'd be a pretty happy kid. I find that so fucking pretty. Like, I don't know. Am I wrong? Gorgeous hill. It's hard to watch the road. I think that guy caught my kid. That was pretty cool. Pine Tree Park is looking sexy today. I don't know why, but it just looks like more three-dimensional, or it's got more contrast or something. You're looking good, trees. You're looking good. We can see some rapids. That, hey? A cool spot. Alright. I'm gonna turn off my cameras and say goodbye. Get my sweater on and get my butt home. Probably do things I shouldn't tell you about. Well, bye everybody. Thanks for joining me if anyone did. This was really fun. I really needed to get back out into the woods and do a little bit more off-road riding and just get on Masami a bit more. I've been missing him a lot, which is good because I got sick of riding him to work last year. So I'm glad that that passion didn't die forever. And that's the thing, like, this machine is honestly made to get me up into the hills and onto these back roads and not to work. That was cruel. Seeing this thing parked in the parking lot all day while you're just aching to get out. It was rough. Alright, so I'm not sure what I'm going to be up to next. I still do want to take my luggage for a test run, so that'll probably be the next thing I film. I gotta get more practice editing. I literally forgot how to do it. It'd been so long since I made a video, so. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.